Good afternoon, everyone. It's great to meet again. And I trust that the Lord is watching over you. He who watches over you and I does not sleep or slumber. And in this season, as we talk about favor of God and man, it's exciting what God is opening up for us, uh, having the understanding that favor is part of the spiritual capital that God can entrust with us. Favor is also part of his spiritual intelligence system that he deploys so that you and I can be able to function in certain quarters where we normally may not be or may not even be accepted. But God's way of sneaking you into spaces and environments and causing you to prosper and to be effective. You know, when favor comes upon you, you function like a cock that cannot be sunk. It would always bob up to the top. Now, Psalm 89, verse 17 reads, and I'm reading from the New King James, it says, "For you are the glory of their strength, and in your favor our horn is exalted." And the horn representing the strength of the animal, the horn representing your power. And when favor comes upon you, when the favor from God visits your life, your strength is increased. You enter into a supernatural addition of the influence of God. And this favor empowers you to function. It helps embolden you. It gives you the capacity and the bandwidth to be able to solve problems. It makes you literally ambidextrous. You are able to function. It makes your feet like hind feet, where you're able to navigate in the terrains that God has assigned you to occupy. Now, favor is designed to produce in you and I men and women who are kingdom minded, not necessarily people who are self centered. So the favor of God is not designed to just bless you, yourself, and I, but it's designed to bless the realm in which God places you, right? And that blessing brings value to your life, but also extends value to the space in which you are sent. Now, this favor that you would begin to enjoy would cause honor to come on you, but you would also become a dispenser of honor. Now, one of the things that you want to be aware of and understand is that as one that is favored of God, you have to be one that deals in honor, in honoring the one who gave you the favor. We're not talking about men here, because if it's a favor that is coming from God, then you must honor God. First and foremost, you must understand that this favor is coming from Him, and you have to keep your relationship with Him. Now, part of the evidence that you are a carrier of favor, or you are one that is donned with favor, is that you perform in that space with that grace, and you cause everyone else to be blessed. Everyone else can attest that indeed God's hand is upon you. Now, it doesn't mean that everyone will like you. It doesn't mean everyone would be clapping for you. As a matter of fact, when you are favored, it's most likely you have to look out for those who would be very uncomfortable because of the favor that has come upon you. But for today, we want to say thank God for the favor that has been given unto us as a result of our relationship with Him. And as we continue walking with Him and continue obeying Him and continue forging ahead to do the things that is required of us, may you continue to receive the favor of the Lord. His favor has longevity attached to it. His favor is for a lifetime. And to whom much is given, much will be required. So when the favor of the Lord is in operation in your life, it causes you to be effective. It causes you to change your environment. It causes you to bring about so much difference. But in that same way, much will be required. Let me read for you Luke 12:48. It says, but he that knew not and did not commit the things worthy of stripes shall be beaten with a few. But unto whom much is given, to him shall much be required. And to whom men have committed much, of him they will ask more. So anytime you come into this favor of God, that much is given unto you. The capital of the kingdom of God is entrusted with you. God brings you into levels of intelligences and abilities to be able to navigate and become one that brings about change. Then God would expect you to behave yourself appropriately and act accordingly. And when you contact the favor of man, the same thing applies. To whom much is given, much will be required. So I bless you today with this favor that causes you to step into the realms in which God has ordained you. And may you continue to cause the kingdom of God to advance on your watch. And may the terrain in which you find yourself, let the lives of men and women, let the communities be touched and influenced by the blessings that come from above. You are one, blessed of God, favored of God. Go into your space and do business and exploits for the kingdom. The Lord bless you. The Lord strengthen you. The Lord establish you in that space. And may your horns be exalted